Maybe not fashion design, but other kinds of design. And there's certainly a process in order to get that idea that you have, maybe in your head, down on paper, and eventually into a product that you can in the store. So today, what I wanted to explain to you is a fashion designer, what to consider. So it's not just simply having great fashions and lovely fashions. There's a lot of hard work that goes into behind the scenes in order to get that garment to come to fruition and to be in a store someday. So things that need to be considered are your target customer. Okay, lots of research. What are the fashion trends? What's in, what's hot, what's not? Again, more research. Having a concrete theme is really important. And then going through the process of sketching out, choosing colors, choosing fabrications, sourcing where all those things are going to come from, coming up with your pattern, cutting it, and finally sewing it. So all of these things need to come together in order to have a collection come together. Today, we have one. So Brandon in first year, Brandon was one of my first year students, and in design class, of course, Brandon didn't quite fit in the box like the rest of the majority of the students. And that wasn't necessarily a bad thing. He had a few little battles here and there. He didn't really want to come to class. He didn't really want to hand in assignments, all that kind of good stuff. But I could see that Brandon had something. He sort of had that, maybe the it, that he's got it. And I think, and I sort of felt it in my heart that maybe he did. And so I worked with him, he worked with me, we both spent a little bit, made it through 3 years, graduated somehow. And actually he's working really hard to continue to break his way into the fashion industry. So let me just set up, I've got a clip, we have the clip ready, so let me just set up the clip. So Fanshawe College is associated with the Fashion Design Council of Canada. So Fashion Design Council of Canada is in charge of L'Oreal Fashion Week.
I went to London, Ontario, the fashion capital for fashion design, and took the course, and it was amazing. It was like definitely suggested for everybody. Then we finally, it was graduating year, we got to work on our collections, and this is my collection. So
Brandon, talking about all the design process, all the things that needed to be done, that we had to force you to do, who is your customer?
My customer is someone who's very confident and likes to stand out. When they enter the room, everyone notices her. So.
And your inspiration for this collection?
My inspiration was actually like fireworks, and so just very poppy, very big, just fun.
Lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. And so Brandon, now that you've graduated, before we see your collection, what are you doing right now?
Well, currently I am working on my next collection, which is Fall Winter 09-10. I'm going to be showing at Toronto Fashion Week in March. I'm hoping the salad will run through and Saxon Avenue and all that. So yeah, it's my first big launch.
You made some contacts with Holt ran through.
Yes, I made a lot of contacts, celebrities, all that jazz.
Brandon's name. So Brandon, just let's have your models come up on stage.
Come on, ladies. I've been prompted to kind of talk about my collection in pieces, so this is my first dress. You can walk up to the front. This is my show closer / opener, which I should have switched around, but anyways. This took about 3 weeks to make, and about, I think, $3,000 worth of silk. Yeah, so it's quite expensive, it's quite intensive work. The bodice is kind of panel pleated, and these are fun little things I invented, just like little circles, gather it, loop it up, and this helped, but it was good times, good times.
You had like jugs hanging and all that kind of stuff.
It was great, it was great.
dress.
No sleep, no
Pretty much
sleep.
took the whole studio over in order to get this dress together. What about beautiful dress? And I think this is the one that Jeannie Becker probably noticed the most.
Alright, this one's fairly simple except for the little waist cincher thing going on there. That was a lot of beating. It took probably a solid week of like not sleeping beating. It was not great at all. And the bottom just is all gathered with more beads, a chiffon overlay.
And what's this technique called here, this puffy stuff, remember?
Push up, Close, close.
But you know how to do it very well.
There we go, yeah.
That's perfect.
So the next one. And this one just is basically the same thing, gathered with fraying edges and different style details like outlines and that's fun, A-lines.
So Brandon, how did you come up with the fabrics that you chose for this collection? They're all silks, correct?
Yeah, they're definitely silks. I don't know where they're from. Anyways, they're really gorgeous, really expensive. I just chose what I liked and thought would look great and shine, and it looks great on the runway. So.
Great. All right. And ladies, can we introduce each of our beautiful models today? We have Juliana, and you're from which modeling agency? Is that it? How long have you been modeling? 1.5 years. 10 years. Oh, great. Thank you.
Emma, I've been modeling for about 3 years.
Great. Thank you.
I'm Natalia, I've been modeling for 5 years.
Thank you. And I believe we have the hair and makeup artist as well. Is she around somewhere? Brandon, do you want to introduce your hair and makeup artist that you hired for today?
This is Christy Studley. She's one of the most talented makeup artists I know. She won makeup, what was the competition?
The 2007 International Makeup Championship. Yeah, 15 countries.
Wow, great. Thank you. You did a wonderful job. Now, Brandon, one last thing, because this is one thing that you're really good at and have always been good at, and that's the networking. So tell us a little bit about how important it is in our fashion industry to network.
Networking is huge in this industry. You have to put yourself out there and make sure that every single person knows who you are, whether they like you or not. They'll stay in their mind and they'll think, oh, I want Brandon to do this or blah blah blah, and they'll just talk about you, which is great. So that's basically just of it. Just make sure your name's out there and your face is out there.
Thank you. Okay, if we can maybe have the music come up, we'll have a little bit more of you ladies moving back and forth.
Thank you so much, Brandon. Can we have a big round of applause for Brandon Artwire?